Hey guys, it's Charlie from EngineerExcel.com. Today I'm going to show you how to display numbers in Excel using engineering notation, so stay tuned. Engineering notation is a way of expressing either very large or very small numbers in a very readable way using exponential notation. Engineering notation allows us to quickly determine whether the prefix on a unit is milli, micro, nano, kilo, mega, giga, or so on. Now, scientific notation also provides a way of displaying very small and very large numbers, but it's not as convenient because the exponent can be any integer. By default, Excel can display values using scientific notation, but it does not have an engineering notation format built in. However, we can use a custom number format to display numbers this way. So I'm going to start by entering a number into the spreadsheet in cell B2. And let's just give it the unit of wiffles. Next, I'll set cell B4 equal to cell B2. In this cell, we'll display the number in engineering notation, so I'll add that label. Now let's create a custom format for cell B4 to show the value in engineering notation. To do that, I'll select the cell and click the icon at the lower right of the number group in the Excel ribbon. In the Number tab, I'll select Custom. And then in the Type field, I'm going to enter in 2 pound signs or hashtags, followed by a 0, a decimal point, a number 0, an uppercase E, a plus sign, and another 0. We can see a preview of how the number in the cell will look in this sample field up above. So now let's click OK. And we can see that the value in cell B4 is in engineering notation because 10, represented by E, is raised to the power of a number that is a multiple of 3. In this case, it's exactly 3. So in this case, we have a kilowiffle. Let's compare that to how the number would be displayed in scientific notation. So I'll set cell B6 equal to cell B2. And I'll select cell B6, and from the number group in the home ribbon, I will select the scientific format. Now the scientific notation is very similar, but there's one key distinction, and that is that the exponent is not a multiple of 3, which makes it difficult to understand the prefix on the units. Let's experiment and see what happens when we change the order of magnitude of the input value in cell B2. The value changes to 6.5 E plus 6, or 6.5 times 10 raised to the power of 6. 6 is a multiple of 3, so this is still engineering notation. And because we're using engineering notation, it's easy to tell that now we are talking about 6.5 megawiffles. This engineering notation works even when we're talking about numbers that are less than 0. So, if I go into cell B2 and add a decimal point to the beginning of the number, now we have 654.3 milliwiffles. And if I add even more zeros, we can get 65.4 microwiffles. So how exactly is this working? Well, let's take a closer look at the custom number format we created to figure it out. The pound signs or hashtags and 0 placeholders in the custom format each do specific things. Whenever there is a 0 in a custom format, a digit will be displayed there, even if it is an insignificant 0. With this format, there will always be a digit directly to the right and left of the decimal point, because we have zeros on either side of the decimal point. The pound sign is essentially an optional placeholder. That means it will not display insignificant zeros and will only display a digit when there is one to be displayed. So the combination of two pound signs and a 0 on the left side of the decimal point forces Excel to display between 1 and 3 digits to the left of the decimal point. This will yield a number between 0 and 999 on the left side. If the number is 1000, it will be displayed as 1.0 e plus 3. And you can try that out on your own to see. In this format, there will always be one digit displayed to the right of the decimal point. We can increase that by adding more zeros to the right of the decimal point. So I'll add a second one here, and let's see how that looks in Excel. This video has been brought to you by EngineerExcel.com. If you'd like to learn more about how to solve your tough engineering problems in Excel, sign up for our free Excel training for engineers using the link in the description below, or subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this one. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and talk to you later.